He was aged only 21 in the year 2011 when he actualized his love for pig farming, starting with a stock of 6. Today, Kefa Gathogo owns close to 1,000 pigs in 2 separate farms and also has a cottage industry for processing animal feeds. Our reporter Yusuf Farah visited one of the farms at Eka Trump area in Kiambu County and filed the following report for this week's edition of The Young and Industrious.
Located in the Ekatano area of Kiambu County is the Gadites farm, one of the pig-rearing farms owned by 28-year-old Kefa Gathogo. Here we meet the entrepreneur, and after changing into the farm gear, it's time to go check out what goes on here. Inside, it's feeding time. From the ones that are ready to hit the market, placed in this visitor's shed to the newly born piglets, this shed plays host to over 300 pigs. Kefa didn't, however, start here. He ventured into pig rearing in 2011 in his father's Kiambu farm with 6 pigs. 4 of them died.
The 2 of them remained, but at least I was able to lead them all the way to maturity. And then all the way to the maturity, and then I was able to sell them when they were pregnant. So I fetched a better price. And actually the first time I got my 50K, I remember, at one go.
Gathogo, who is a graduate of Business and Information Technology from the Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology, says his resilience in the business, boosted by $500,000 shilling loan courtesy of the Youth Enterprise Development Fund, has seen his business grow to what it is today. Kefa now owns this farm and another one which does farrowing for the pigs. Located in Kiambu is his commercial feed shop where he gets the feeds for his farm as well as selling the same to other clients. Business is booming and the entrepreneur has been able to employ other people to assist with the running of the business.
So we have 2 butcheries. We have 4 people we have employed. And the business also that liquidates you. In case of any, in case of any trouble that you have or any emergency that you have, you can always liquidate an animal. So these are more of my bank, I would say, and they pay me if I take care of them.
Mimi sana wanakwenda driving school, so nimetamani pala Toyota ndio nijifunze driving, so nisimamie pia kimaisha mimi na yangu. Tamani funga job yangu kama hii. Pia naandikia hata pia watu pia na tusaidiane, pia wajere watu kazi na inaweza kuwa smart.
The venture has seen him grow to being fully dependent on it for his livelihood.
So one thing that I've done, I would say tangible thing that I've done with this business that I always see every day, is definitely the love of my life. Everything was funded by this business. I was also been able to buy a property. I have a car. I would say I literally survive on this business. So definitely everything that you see in me, it's about this business.
Kefa points out the high cost of animal feed as a major hindrance to the success of the business.
It's a capital-intensive project. We talk of at least the earliest you can cash in is about 2.5 months, and literally that animal is only eating every day. So it's quite, if you have 100 animals and they are doing like 80 shillings a day, that's money that you have to have prepared in advance, or you have various ways of how to liquidate yourself. Second is about the diseases. We have the swine fever, the African swine fever, the foot and mouth also does affect the animals, and those leads to huge losses.
What is his vision for the Gadites farm, I ask him.
A lot of commitment definitely is needed, and a lot of lessons have been learned through the journey. But I think the way I see the business is you grow in valuation. You grow more in valuation because these animals also, they multiply every day. though they feed, there's that cost of feeding. At least if you do enough sales to facilitate the cost of the day, you're good in this business.
For the young, passionate entrepreneur, his growth means the growth of others, and he lives to learn and give the business his all. Gadites Farms has been able to employ 12 pairs of hands to help with the running of the business, but the young entrepreneur is not quite done yet. He hopes to secure a second loan from the Youth Enterprise Fund to help with expansion of the business and create more employment for the youth. Yusufa reporting for Young and Industrious from the Ekatano area in Kiambu County.